Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Ursula's Journey. Hope that you all are doing great and your families are doing well. And today I have a small Dollar General haul. I have not been in the Dollar General, Dollar Tree, nothing streets in about a week. It'll be a week tomorrow, having to be inside to recuperate. So today is the first day I felt a little better. I was like, let me go ahead and just put little earrings and a little lipstick on and come talk with you all since I've been available, to do anything after my surgery. So I was like, let me get in here and do this because I have a few things I didn't show you all or share it with you all from my last haul. So I'm looking forward to getting back out there. But the thing is, I can't pick up anything over 10 pounds. So I told Fur Baby, I said, we can't even go out to a doggy park because it's spring break for our school next week. Some people are on spring break, I think colleges now. So it's spring break for our school this next week. So I have next week off, but it's so beautiful outside. So beautiful outside. So we're going to figure out something. I said, Fur Baby, we got to get out to the doggy park some kind of way. So I may ask hubby, we take him to the park I went to last time. I like to let him run around a little bit. But I wanted to share with you all what I have today. And these are no food items or what have you, something a little different, okay? When I go to the stores, I don't purchase things just because they are new. It's things I like. Sometimes I do, but it's things I like to try and something that if it's new, I'm going to try. But most of the time, it's things I'm going to give to someone, share as a gift or what have you. But it's not going to be things I'm just going to be actually accumulating and having. And you all can see my nails are gone. Yeah, with surgery, they said take off your nails, do everything. So I was like, so I won't be putting anything on next week or whatever, probably in time for me to go back to work when I be doing all of this. But anyway, beautiful souls, this is a Dollar General haul. A little different, no food items. I purchased these actual cups here. These are Max Home 13 count portion cups with lids. They have 13 cups and lids, you all. I love these. Sometimes you can't find them. Some stores have less than 13. These are so great because you all see how down there, what I do, I take me some peanut butter. When I'm doing peanut butter and apple or a little fruit cup or whatever, I put them in these, nothing spills out. These are great cups. And you all can see the actual size of them right there. Let me see, that's the size of it right there. Very deep setting. These are great cups to have. It has on here that you all can, great for pudding, dressing, like when you're having salads at work, snacks, parties, condiments. Any condiments, yes, that's great. But I love to use it for that. Some people have little kids. You may want to put some little Cheerios in here. I see it, little Fruit Loops. I see you put trail mix, different things you can put in here just to have that little portion when you're out. And then another thing that I always talk about too, even with my mom being diabetic, I said, whenever you're going somewhere, no matter what, have little things in your car. So these are great to put some little trail mix or put something in your car and have it, or have something in your car, because whether you're diabetic or not, everybody needs something to snack on just in case. I've been in the situation where I was sitting on the freeway coming from work, have some water in your car or something, a water bottle like this size here. You know, you won't see keeping it forever, but just have something in there like that, like a little lunch bag to keep things cool. Keep those things in your car, and these actual containers are great for that, beautiful souls. I'll be reaching up here to the right, y'all, pulling out my things, okay? The next thing I purchased, which is the first time I saw and purchased in Dollar General, are the True Living. That's a part of their line. Foam bowls. You all, they are soak proof, sturdy, 30 bowls. I've never seen these bowls, plus it was the only one in this store when I went there. 30 bowls for $1. So by me being recovering this week, I was like, let me get these bowls. I can have broth or something in. I haven't done any broth, but eat a little bit. So these are great to have. In many cases, I know spring break is coming, as I mentioned. Kids are going to be home. You see on that front screen, I'm sorry, y'all. Look at that. On the front, that ice cream. There's so many things that you can do as it relates to that. And at the end of this, I want to share a little bit about some budgeting, because I'm going to be tying some things in as it relates to my hauls, why I thrift and why I shop and do these things the way that I do. The next thing I purchased on there, which was a different scent, you all. These are the Wizard, the Magic Fresh Super Odor Eliminators. And this is a peach. This is probably why Fur Baby was trying to get over here. It's the first time I got this, and this is a peach, a two-pack, I'm sorry. So I purchased 2 of these. I've taken them to work. And I've had them, so I got 2 of these, you all. And these are so great. I'm going to tell you, they are great to have in nice small size rooms. They're not anything you can put in just deodorize the whole room. I like to sit them maybe in the bathroom, even in my den somewhere in a room that's a smaller room. So these are great to have. And I purchased these 2 beautiful souls from the Dollar General. The last one, I think, I can't remember the last smell. It might have been a cherry or something, but that peach really smells good. And when I walked by it, the scent got my attention. So it was not like I picked it up and smelled it when I walked by. It got my attention. I'm going to lean over. Shouldn't be leaning over because I can feel that part. It's right here. This fur baby up here laying down. So the next thing I purchased were these Coco Melon baby wipes, you all. You all know who these are for fur baby. Because he goes outside and in the backyard, and his doctor told us about a year ago when he went one time, like it was some like a little allergy, but they told us to always wash their paws. If you don't know this, your fur baby always wash their paws when they come from outside because, of course, everything's on their paws. Things go through their paws. Because one time I had him check the inside of his paws to make sure there was no bacteria there. And he was fine, but like they were saying, you wash your paws real good because at that time when they're out there walking or whatever, everything's on their paws. So what's out there now? Pollen is out there. So we need to make sure that we're cleaning their paws and everything good. And even wiping their coats down. I know one of my coworkers said her dog just like to go out in the grass and roll all over in it. Fur baby don't do that. And I told you, you may have to check and see if he's itching or something going on. He's just out there using the restroom, potting. But I like to clean his paws whenever he comes in. So I buy these wipes. Make sure you look at the different wipes. These here are fragrance free. There are 72 wipes here. No perfumes in it. It's paraben free, alcohol free, and chlorine free. Make sure the actual lemongrass and tea tree oils are not in things because that's not good for dogs, okay? Different oils. So I purchased these wipes here and I keep them. I keep them in his little doggy bag and everything, just like I did when I did my son. Yeah. Hey, same thing, beautiful souls. Okay, so I purchased, as I mentioned before, when you go in the store, beautiful souls, and I'm so sorry about all this ruffles to take the bag out. When you go in the store, don't be looking all the time just on the dollar aisle because what I've learned in my stores are that many of the items are just not sitting on the dollar aisle because they may have so many. So I have went in there, that's my friend texting me. So I have went in the dollar aisle and I went around the corner and some things that are normally on the dollar aisle were there. I went to the back, there were things on that aisle, it's dollar aisle. So there are many different things that are available there that are not on the dollar aisle. So I tell people to be on the lookout. So this time I went over to the homeware area with the containers and bowls and cups and all that and found these, you all. And we know in Dollar Tree they have them as well. But you know, it's a certain period of time. We as women, I'm a Gen X, we have those containers and you just have to just throw them away. And some people keep the containers that their butter come in, keep the container. My husband try to keep the containers that when you do the Cool Whip in, when you're making pies and cakes. I'm like, throw those away. So I purchased more. Last time I purchased some, I showed you all. And what I do, beautiful souls, I don't even put it in the dishwasher. I actually clean my sink and put this on hot soapy water in the sink and washed them real good and dried them. And that's what I'm going to do with these that I'm going to show you as well. So this time I purchased some containers, you all. And these are Good Cook Essentials 4-piece storage containers. And so I purchased these here, you all. Great, great containers. There are 2 here. Once again, this is by Good Cook. This is the container the size you put a sandwich in it. If you all want to put some a salad or some fruit, whatever, these are great to have. And I'm going to do this with these as well. Just put them in the sink and wash them real good and dry them and put them up in a cabinet. But these are so good to have, and there are 2. So when I was over there, I'm like, let me grab them. But there were a deeper ones, but they were showing as $1. So what I'm doing is going in there now. I don't buy a lot of house stuff, but I'm looking for some things like this to have and to share, because what I'm going to be doing is fixing up my mom some meals, take them to her, and I'll go back and clean it, reuse them or what have you. But these are great to have. Great to have. So I purchased 2 of these. And once again, the name is Good Cook in the Dollar General, you all. Next, I got the next size beautiful souls, which were the actual longer ones. size. You can see how much longer they are compared to these that are sandwich size, right? So I purchased these, and I purchased 2 of those, so it's 2 in there as well. So these are just great to have, you all. It just, they're actually nice ones, because the ones I purchased last time, the little round ones, they were like a little cup size. And when my husband finished the grits this morning, he fixed stuff like it's 5 people in the house. It's just both of us. So there was grits left, so I filled up 2 little containers with the grits. I may eat a little later, or just put it up, because you can put grits and heat it up and eat it. So I was like, well, and the container was fine. The grits was hot. I put it in there. It didn't melt or do anything. These are great containers. And once again, good cook. So I got the long size of these containers. And you can use this here like it has pasta on there, salad. There's so many things that you can do when you're storing your food. You know how we cook. We don't put pots in it. We don't put pots in the refrigerator. You know how we grew up, honey. We can't do that, right? You have to wash them pots up. Still the same. So you can store your foods there, okay? And then I purchased this size here as well. And there are 2 in here. And these are like little round ones, like little cereal bowls, round ones. And they have grapes there. So they're showing you so many things you can use them for, which you can use them for anything. But these are great to have, you all. And these were not on the dollar aisle. I've never seen none of these containers on the dollar aisle in any Dollar Generals I've been in. When I went off of the dollar aisle, let's say I'm going down the aisle this way, it was on the back wall in another store, or it may be around the corner somewhere. So always go and look if you're looking for things like this in other areas. Many things are not sitting there right on that aisle for you to see. So be aware of what you're going to look for, what you're trying to find, because many times it's not there. And I've learned that as well. Many of those items are not there. So those are the things, beautiful souls, that I purchased at the Dollar General with my last haul that I get to show y'all with. So I hope you all will go and look for those items. And I hope you all are finding some great sales. I have been watching your videos and everything, just trying to see what you're purchasing, what you're doing. And thank you all so much for the heads up for the actual items on sale and what have you. So I'm going to be writing down a list while I'm out of some things I'm going to go back and look for as it relates to that, because there's some things I want to stock up on. I hear people telling people, why are you buying it all? Some people do. I like to stock up to share. I'm going to tell you, right now we're at a moment to where we need to buy more things to share with others, okay? Because there's just some things that may not be available. We see people in the airport sitting there for a while. Things not being shipped, things not being sent over. We got to make sure to put our mindset on and think about what we have to do and how we're going to do these things. Okay, so I just want to end and let you all know why I love budgeting. I love budgeting, purchasing these things, going to Dollar Tree and Dollar General. For one thing, it's my therapy. Another lady, and I was there once upon a time, we were talking, and I had that clip, and I was like, it's my therapy. I can go there for 30 minutes, get a few things, I'm fine. It's like thrifting, because you can go in, and it's great to know you can find things that you need, and things still cost $1. Okay? I know many people have looked at things and say it's not worth anything because it's $1. For instance, I couldn't bring it up here. The Dynamo detergent. That's the best detergent it is. That's a detergent from way back in the day. And people are now running, finding it. And I found it the last haul I showed you all. I got like 7 jugs. So I got to see if my mom like it and use it, because I'm going to be getting it for her. But some people say it's the purple was too loud. Well, it wasn't for me, because I'm high on scents. That's why I can't do Tide anymore. I did get some Tide for my husband when I got the couponing, whatever. But that's one thing that's $1. And some people were skeptical and said, I don't want to use it because it's $1. I said, well, they have to get it back out up front for people to know about it. It may go up one day, but still right now, go ahead and get your items for $1. And just, think about the process as it relates to what you're trying to purchase. Do not go in the store with just an open mind, just dropping things because it's there. Because we're all trying to make sure that we're budgeting to keep those coins, as they say, have your money for other things, for emergencies, right? And when you go, have an agenda. And I have this here, actual notebook here that right now I'm using. So I'm actually writing down some things in there that I may see you all talk about on YouTube. I have to look for when I get back out. But also writing down some things as it relates to what I'm going to purchase. In either one of the stores, I'm going to go in Dollar General, Dollar Tree. Haven't been going to Family Dollar much. I'm going to tell you, I have not. I just really know the scope of those two. So write those things down. Take a notebook. It's just like when you go in the grocery store. People, I say, when they go in the grocery store, don't go in there hungry, because you can go in and you can purchase many things, right? So just think about what you're purchasing and what you're doing when you're going in those stores. And always have a list of things that we're going to always need. What? Detergent to clean our clothes with. Toothpaste, right? People, we're buying the mouthwash. We're buying the soaps, okay? You're buying those things, the body wash. There's so many things that you can buy on the dollar aisle for $1. So I'm telling you, stock up on those things and have them. People that have girls, children, young men in your homes, children about to go off to college. I have a niece about to go to college this fall. So it's like, buy those things and share those things and have those things. That's important to have. And most importantly, have a notebook when you go in and write those things down. That's anything you do, you're writing things. Because sometimes we can go to a store and just see something because we like it and it's pretty, but should we buy it? Should we buy it, you all? So think about that as it relates to making sure you're saving your coins, you're saving your bucks, and you're budgeting on what you need to buy. So beautiful souls, thank you all so much for your actual prayers and everything. My surgery is over. I went Monday, had that surgery, and still, it's funny how he said you can probably go back to work Thursday, which was yesterday. I'm like, huh? I can't even hardly move. So my situation, I had my gallbladder, moved, and it was really at a bad state there. So I am still in a healing process of everything. So praise God, I'm off next week for spring break. God allowed to work real well for spring break. So I'm doing everything very slowly. What I don't like is, it's so funny how sometimes the Lord sits you down, is that I can't do anything for spring break as far as trying to put my flowers out. I do fake flowers in my pots. But anyway, I have some actual seeds that I'm going to plant for my veggies. I'm going to get that done. So I want to work on that probably sometimes next week. If I could just get my husband, bring the soil up on the deck and do it, I want to get those ready. It's just things I want to do for spring break, spring cleaning. It's funny. I said, Lord, sit down, girl. But anyway, can't do any of those things. So I'm just going to relax and enjoy. And I'm watching Netflix and trying to stay hydrated as much as I can. I really haven't drunk much this morning. It's afternoon now, so I got to get that in my system. So anyway, beautiful souls, thank you all so much for checking on me, for your love, your support, and prayers. Also, if you are new watching this video, thank you all so much. And we would like you to come on in to join the family. Come on in and join with the family. It's a call coming in. It's my husband. Let me check this. Hold on one second, you all. Okay, beautiful. So that my husband came in. I think I hit the wrong button to stop everything. But anyway, thank you all so much for just being here. And once again, if you are new, please come on in. And if you would like to be a part of this family, I share a variety of things. I'm going to share about budgeting and thrifting. You'll see Fur Baby Cash and I. You'll see some inspiration. It's just a variety of things to keep you encouraged, uplifted, and motivated, you all. So we would love to be a part of the family. So for those that have been here rocking with me for a while, thank you all so much for your love and support. God is so good. I thank God that whatever I do, that I'm able to reach other beautiful souls out there in the world. So beautiful souls, I would love you to always share my actual recordings. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, you all. So just remember to click the like, subscribe, and share button. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you will know when I'm coming in with more videos, you all. And while I'm off, I am going to come in and try to do some lives. You all have a great, great afternoon. Talk to y'all soon now. Bye-bye.